Yep. See, 'cause I write all my shit down. Like I said, I didn't see good toys on my damn schedule. 'Cause like I told Coleman, I ain't see his ass on my goddamn schedule. Talking about he waiting, but I'm holding him up. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all was playing when I was down in the stadium. Okay, all right. Once you put yours up, then I can hit it up. Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, I thought you home. You home? Yeah. No, you home. That's why I was waiting for you to send it. Failed to join session. All right, send it again. Who you going with? Okay. Right there, who you throwing? Alright, Hancock.
Ready to go now. Taylor Ward now at the plate. And we're underway here in the home opener.
Okay, man, wait.
Way out front for strike two. Got him swinging. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball one. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
The polar bear, as he was dubbed by his former teammate Todd Frazier. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Now the 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground. Any pitches up in the zone, they'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One out. Runners at first and second. Ball one low.
With a lay off that pitch down.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Caught him looking for the K. Jeremiah Jackson digs in now. That one inside. Look out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's downstairs. And it's 3-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Donovan. Over to first. Out number 3. Back in Seattle and getting to start for Baltimore, Shane Baz. What do you look for here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
In the air, left field. And there's one down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The 0-1. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Batting third, the catcher, Raleigh.
Late with the swing there.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's Rlhske Tavares.
Rlhske Tavares.
Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The third baseman, Alexander.
Foul ball. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Alexander started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting eighth, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Colton Cowser. And he swings through that one. Ball 1. On the ground to the left, Crawford. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the second. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor.
Number 12, Josh.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Quick toss to first. Naylor dives back in safely. And the fastball tied him up as it squirts away. Throws to second, and he's got no chance. He's out. No score here in the second. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting sixth.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And that one hammered. Goodbye, home run. He leaves the yard to right. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. In the air, right field. Cowser gets under it. And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Number 2, shortstop
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Henderson, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Back in Seattle, in now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Jackson. On to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. And the 0-2.
Ball 1.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. And there's to the top of the Seattle order. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Now quick throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. The changeup missing. Ball 1. Donovan leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2. That's to 3rd. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, start of the 4th. Here's Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
That's ball 2.
Check swing, and he went 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Rlhske57.
The Mariners up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a pop-up. A Rosarena on his horse. But it's the shortstop that gets there. Out number 2. So up next, Jeremiah Jackson. Slider right there.
Ball. What do you
Jackson
got?
tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. 2 down, nobody on. This to center field. Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back in Seattle, now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Battling here as he fouls it away. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Up next for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Goodbye, home run. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. 1 down. Now it's Randy Rosarena. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The 1-0. That one pushed to the left and foul. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Popped in the air, left field. Ward in position. He's got it, and that is that. We go to the top of the 5th, digging in, Leody Taveras. And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And on the mound, You know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. One out, man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. He's 0 for 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Samuel Rlhske57.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Taveras off of first with 2 away. Breaking ball misses down and away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles.
Number 10, Victor Robles.
This to third. Toss to Alonso. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Dominic Canzo.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. And that's
Nope, that's off
outside.
the plate. Ball 2.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive.
Goodbye, home run.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 4-0. Two runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that's a 1-out single. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch way inside, a fastball. Man at first, 1 away. Late on that fastball. And it gets back in. Quick move to first. Donovan back on a dive. Snap throw behind the runner, and he dives in safely. Runner on the go. Fights it off. He'll see another. Quick toss to first.
No, he's in
Donovan
there.
back in on a dive. And that's disengagement number 2. Another move to first. Oh, and he got him this time. 2 down, nobody on. Hard ground ball base knock. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get.
Runner takes off, pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. Runner leads away at second.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Down to first. Man at second. Runner goes again. No question about this one. It's out of here. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. Here's Josh Naylor.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
In there at the knees. And that's strike one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Line and a base hit into right. And that extends the inning for Randy Arozarena.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the out.
Runner on the go. Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Shortstop, J.P.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike. Two aboard, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. And that will end the inning.
I'm a bold one, I'm a true one, big dream one, resolute one, big plays, I ain't never scared of you one, big games, I ain't never scared of 2-1.
Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward.
Now pitching for
A
the
new arm
Mariners,
into the game, the righty, Michael Rucker.
And he's a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Right side, hard hit. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
the batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Line drive, base hit right field. And a man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than
Up next
that.
for the
Got a
Orioles,
fastball, middle of the plate,
baseman,
jumped
number
all over it.
35,
Absolutely smoked that ball.
Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Ball 1, no strikes.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Henderson stands at first with 1 out. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Rlhske57.
First pitch swinging. That's a strike. 0-2 now. Rucker, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. In the air, right field, Robles under it, and that is that. Back in Seattle, bottom of the sixth inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Next is the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That one lifted to left. Ward settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Mariners, the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Inside, ball one.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Donovan, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, do players get bored during blowouts?
Well, it just depends. I mean, some days, Boog, when you're blowing it out, like you're getting a lot of hits and you're putting some numbers up in the columns. The worst thing on blowout games is if you're that guy with the goose egg and everybody else has got multiple knocks and you went over. You're just saying, man, what is wrong with me?
Stays alive.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
On the ground, Crawford. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The M's up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground, right side. The tag, and he's out. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Blaze Alexander. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Brings it in for the third out. Back in Seattle, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez. Now pitching for
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, number 60.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And a quick out, number 1.
up next for the Mariners, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Now time called at the plate. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit in the air, center field. Tavares settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one.
12, Josh Naylor.
In the air, left field. Taylor coming on. And that is the third out of the inning. Back at T-Mobile
Leading off
Park,
for Baltimore,
stepping in,
the right
Colton
fielder,
Cowser.
Cowser.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again.
Now pitching for the
And
Mariners.
we've got ourselves a pitching
Number
change.
50.
Bryce Miller.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intent.
That hit him. And the leadoff man
Up
is
next for
aboard
the
to start the
Orioles,
inning.
The catcher, Samuel Basallo.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a...
That one is absolutely belted. And wow, that one is way out of here. And they slice into the lead. It's 6-2. So back to the top of the order. Taylor Ward will hit next. Swing and a ground ball. Crawford gets it to first. One pitch and one out.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Donald Humbersville.
Two runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 8th. Tied him up inside with that one. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Say goodbye to that one. Pete Alonso takes it deep. It's their second home run of the inning. So 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman.
Oh, that's low.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that. Back in Seattle and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena.
That two-seamers heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Now this is a rocket to left. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now he turns and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Now he steps out as time is granted. And it's second. towards right center field. And it gets by him. The throw into second. And he's out, trying for two. Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. To third. Long throw to first. 2 away down.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Dominic Pinto.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of.
And he's back to first in time. Now quick throw to first. And he's back in safely. A little out front there as he swings through it. Back to first, and he's safe. Canzone off of first with 2 away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Goodbye, home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-3. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. One, 2 now. Got him. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Leading off,
Orioles,
number
the
82.
second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. Now pitching for
So the
Mariners,
closer summoned from the bullpen, David Bednar.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Check swing. He went. Strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-2. In the dirt. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. One out man at first. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ball, that's out.
Bednar goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
Nope.
On the ground to second, might be 2. They get 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over. 9-3 your final.
Yeah, good game, man. I couldn't hit nothing till late. Yeah, let me take the broadcast down and put it back up.